Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's good to see you there. My name is Fractal Mind Mike, and we are excited to be getting into some gaming tonight. What gaming? I'm not sure. Do I play Ultima 2? Do I play Veil of Darkness? Do I return to the dreaded Dark Seed? I don't know. But it's good to see you all, and I hope you're having a great day today. I know I am. I'm gonna turn on this light so it doesn't seem so dark and weird and mysterious. There we go. How's it going, ABC? Good to see you. What's up? Aziz, light. Good reference, good reference. One that I get. It's pretty rare. I can't believe there are more games. They just keep coming, McCall. I don't know what's up. They just keep on coming, these games. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great day today, too. Atreides. Just me lighting dark. Yeah, I had the light off. I thought it would be mysterious. I got no reason for it. I'm not being mysterious, actually. I don't know. Anyway, there's so many freaking games to play. Ultima series, though, is way up the top of my mind. You were at a wedding last night, ABC? Oh my gosh. Out in the city with friends on Friday, so it's been too long. It has been too long. You missed out on a lot, actually, then. You like the Infinifactory video? Excellent, I'm glad you enjoyed it. For those of you who missed out on the Infinifactory video, let me grab the link for you. I should have had this ready. I can't be bothered. Just go to my YouTube channel and find it. I've been recording some videos offline whilst I play Infinifactory, and it's been good. I've been really enjoying it. So that's been great. Hi there, Range Cat. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it as well, Refraction. It gets better. By that I mean it gets worse. Yeah, if you are a Steam friend of mine and you have Infinifactory, like, play ahead so that I can compare your scores to mine. It'll be fun. I won't do it in any kind of, like, malicious way, of course. It's just fun to see other people's scores on the screen too. I did try it, but it bounced off the tutorials due to the obvious difficulty ramping compared to the other Zack titles. Was it too steep or too shallow? I'm not sure what you meant. I guess it is a little steep. There is a fair bit to learn. It's probably closer to their earliest game. I think it's their earliest game, which was the Chem one, Space Chem. Space Chem has like a lot of similar concepts of like welding atoms, I guess, together and like rotating them and creating these arrangements, which I guess the reprisal of that style of gameplay after Infinifactory is probably Opus Magnum, which is pretty great, actually. Yeah. So if you're into Zachtronics games, there you go. That's my thoughts on some Zachtronics games. There's tons and tons of great Zachtronics games. I think Infinifactory might be the last one that they released that didn't have some kind of solitaire game in it. I think all of their subsequent titles have had some form of solitaire built in. The more gentle ramping for those sorts of games, I especially challenged. I found it quite difficult. You'll see in the next video that I don't know if it's the next one or the one after that. I run into a wall pretty quickly. Space Chem was a blast. One of the last games I played before falling off the face of the earth. Oh, really, Rev Brown? It's a tough game. Space Chem's a tough game. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah!
Yeah. In terms of Zachtronics stuff, I don't know if I've shown this stuff on the stream before. I feel like I have. I feel like I've shown this before on the stream. But in terms of Zachtronics stuff, and since we're talking Zachtronics, here's some paraphernalia. There's some 3D glasses here. There's some Trash World News zines. These are basically serve as the manual for, I was going to say Shenzhen IO, but it's the other one. What's the other one called with the Exobots? Exapunks, that's it. The Exapunks, man. Such a good soundtrack in that game, too. And I love these, like, heavily inspired by like Japanese home computer designs for the systems. Like, there's no way that this is not inspired by like the likes of the you know, those Japanese computers. Even the laptop has that like sort of look to it too, and also the naming. Now I'm looking at it, they're all Japanese style names too. But yeah, I would love to. I'd love to see these like actualized as physical props somehow someday. That would be pretty cool. But the zines are pretty cool. They have like they don't just have the tutorial of like here's how you program in the game, which I don't know if I can get you a good clear picture of that. But there's also like little articles and stuff like that. Some world building happens inside these zines, which is quite fun. Yeah, there's some world building there with the phage. Yeah, this was a really fun game. This was a really fun one. There's the issue here with the games. This one is all about programming for the tech platform. I forget what, the Redshift, that's right, the Redshift. It's right here, I don't know why I couldn't see that. I was about to say, I don't remember what it was called. It's called the Tech Redshift. The Redshift was a really fun little thing to program for as well. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the nerdier... I think this might be the nerdiest Zachtronics game. Yeah, I think this might be it. It's either this or Shenzhen IO, I think. There's a few other bits and pieces of paraphernalia that come with this. I think I have some of them here. Yeah, here's one. The secret envelope. I have not opened this because I haven't finished the last stage or so of... I haven't finished the last bits of this game. I should probably do that sometime, so I can earn whatever's inside this envelope. I've kept it sealed the whole time. I've never opened it. There's I think there's one or two more pieces too, but I don't know where they are right now. I enjoy looking at this stuff though. It's a good time. Shenzhen IO, I like Shenzhen IO, but Last Call was 10 out of 10. Last Call BBS was really fun too. I didn't spend as much time on that though. I don't know why. It might have been, it might be because I was busy. I don't remember why I didn't spend as much time with it. Because like, I think that's the only one that's come out since I started streaming. I'm not sure about that, but it might be. I still need to go back and finish Shenzhen IO. I think I got stuck. Oh yeah, it's easy to bounce off of like the more, like once the difficulty curve sort of hits that ramp that's like too steep at the end, it's very easy to fall off on those games. So I think my main problem with sticking with them is just getting my main problem with sticking with them is just like having the time to sit down and think through those problems a little bit more, like take a little bit more energy. I also find with Zachtronics games, if you get over that initial hump, the rest of it starts to come a lot easier. Used to believe Earth was round, but then realized that planet is 70% water and none of it is sparkling. I don't get it. I'm sorry, Atreides. I tried. I really gave that some thought. Never finished the last level of 20th Century Food Court, to my everlasting shame. Well, you can always do it. You can always go back and try again. It's a fun game. Dominated all the other levels. Excellent work. The fleshy one in that, I got confused by it, and I wanted to spend more time with that than the others because I didn't understand it well enough. I was like, I got to spend more time on this. I think I backed myself into a logical corner and couldn't work my way out of it. Oh, you just have to start a new one then. Just start again. Delete everything. It's always the right solution whenever you're doing anything programming related. Just delete everything and start again. I've had such a good time though, recording these videos for YouTube. So I don't know if I'm going to continue doing Zachtronics games. We'll see how far I get into. I do want to finish Infinifactory. My goal is to finish Infinifactory. I've cut the episode length down to close to 30 to 40 minutes. Because that one, the first episode is like 50 or nearly an hour, basically. So I've tried to cut it back in time a bit, but what that means is I'm, like, now that I've gotten through, like, the first few levels, it's taking me about 1 episode per puzzle. So I've only recorded 5 episodes, so maybe the ramp will, maybe it'll smooth out a little bit and I'll get more done on the next one, but we'll see. Yeah, the recordings must continue. I've been having a good time, though. I will admit, like, it is tempting to just sit here and play more Infinifactory right now. Like, I could totally do that. I won't, because it's the one I'm recording. So I'll have to think of something else for now. But yeah, I think Ultima 1 was a bit of a shock, the way it ended. Like, I was really annoyed. Because did Richard Garriott, like, not know how to write an if statement? Or something? Hi there, Nad That Cat. Good to see you. Welcome. Like, did Richard Garriott not know how to write an if statement? Or, like, a switch case? Or something? Or, like, some other way of dispatching key inputs to, like, understand the context of a thing? Like, it was really weird. Because if you read through the controls for the game, the controls are stupid. Like, obviously, we already know. I've complained about it a lot while I was playing Ultima, but just to, like, reiterate how stupid it is. Attack. Okay, makes sense. A standalone attack button is fine. I get it. B to board. Okay. Maybe I get it. E to enter a town. Those should be the same button. Board and enter town should be the same button. Fire a weapon from the ship to... why is that not A for attack? It should be A for attack. I don't understand, but okay. G to get adjacent objects. You literally never, ever, 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 ever have to do that in the game. Like, you can't do it in the game. Except for in the final level. As far as I can tell. Like, I never encountered anything that I ever needed to press G for. I guess take that and do what you will with it, but that's stupid. That's why I couldn't finish the game. I had to look up how to finish the game, and it was... the thing I was missing was press G while you're standing next to the gem. Insane. Absolute pure insanity. I inform... this is the only button that he overloaded. It lets you scan stuff in space, and it also lets you learn what castle you're in, or you can stand in front of a sign or a city, and you can learn the name of it, or you can see that you're in the forest. So it has a whole bunch of functionality in Inform. It's the only button in the game that has that. Climb up and down ladders. That should just be the same button as you press to enter or board a, enter town, board a boat, or whatever. That should be the same button. K shouldn't be a thing. N for noise. Toggle sound on and off. I'll allow it. That's a fine button. Sure. I skipped past C and D. This is cast and drop unwanted items while in a castle or town. Dropped items cannot be retrieved. So basically it's D for delete, not D for drop. I don't know why you would want to drop an unwanted item. I mean, I wouldn't bother, but okay. C to cast a spell, I can grant that C to cast a spell makes sense. Sure. D to drop, sure, I'll allow it to. So, we skipped those earlier. Back to here. O to open a coffin. Sure, why not O to open a door, or unlock a gate, or unlock a chest as well? There's a whole bunch of other options here that are also basically just interact with an openable thing. In fact, that should probably just be the same button as you press to enter a town, really. Like, it's just the interact button. And if there's multiple things to interact with, give me a list, and I'll select from the list. I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Garriott had a weird obsession with using every key on the keyboard. It is a weird obsession. Q to quit? Sure, fine. That's fine. Ready, specified weapon, put on suit of armor, or learn a magic spell. This is one of the... I lied before. This is the other one that is overloaded. You can do that. In multiple... You can do multiple things from the one button. It's like... He knew how to do it, he just didn't do it. S to steal. Don't know why that exists. I guess it's fine if you want to steal stuff, but like, it just doesn't seem like it's a necessary part of the game. T to transact. Probably should just have the same button as enter town, I think. U to unlock, I've already complained about. V to view. This is just changing your view inside of the space. So I guess that's fine.
Why? Why?
Exit or dismount transport. Maybe that's justified. Maybe that's justified. Z for stats. I can... yeah. Okay, sure. Space to pass time. Okay, sure. But I think if we went through and, like, actually counted off the amount of controls that are needed by the game and the amount of controls that they've got in the game, I think there's, like, a massive overabundance of controls. Like, you can probably get away with, like, 1/3 or 1/4 of the number of buttons to make this game totally work normally. It just feels so crude. I also understand that this was made originally on, like, an early Apple computer and whatever, like, maybe certain ideas and concepts weren't around yet, but geez, this annoyed me. The thing that annoyed me the most was G to get, because, like, press G to finish game is what it should say, because goddamn, that's all it was. Like, it's the only time you ever used it. I'm pretty sure you can't use it anywhere else. So annoying. G to end game. G to win game. You joke, but I could see Mike doing that. What's that? What did Killick say? Mike is about to send an angry letter to Garriott to complain about the keyboard shortcuts he used. Okay. I could do that, yeah. Do you want me to do it? I'll do it right now. Poor Richard Garriott. He probably doesn't deserve this ire so late in his career. Professional senior dev in 2026 can criticizes teenager programming skills in 1981. If I don't complain now, he'll never learn. Why not? I don't know if senior dev is the right label for what I do either anymore. But I'll allow it. He does respond to X Twitter sometimes. Yeah, I know. I've seen him do so. I bet they had no idea you could bind multiple keys to the same action in different states. Or in different state, same thing. I.e. on land, A to attack, or on water, A to fire. Yeah. Yeah. They knew, though. They did know. I'm sure they knew. I'm sure they knew. I don't know. Maybe they were just being lazy? Maybe it was easier for them to not do a good job? Senior as in old? That's right, Imicat. You got me. Dear Mr. Gary, I would like to complain about the keyboard shortcuts used for Ultima 1. Also, would you be free to come on my podcast? Thanks, FMM. I mean, that's a pretty good draft. I could send that. Oh man. So, Veil of Darkness or Darkseid? This is the question that I'm asking myself today. I'm feeling Veil of Darkness, to be honest with you. But that game's pretty brutal on its own. It's got some problems of its own, which I complained about last night. I spend a lot of my time playing these old games and complaining about controls or, like, poor design decisions. But it's because I love them, and I think they're great. That's why I complain about them. I mean, if I wanted to play a modern game, I would play a modern game. But I mean, obviously that's not what I'm here for, right? Except when it's a cool indie game, like the ones that we've been playing across the last few years as well. I do want to play some more good quality modern cinematic platformers. There's been a few good ones that I enjoyed playing, but I don't know if any of them have hit the same sort of tones as even like Prince of Persia or Another World. I think Lunark comes really close to nailing the vibe of Flashback. I think that's pretty good, actually. Lunark feels a lot like a inspired by Flashback type game. I can't remember the name of the one where you play as the little kid running away from robots and stuff. That was fun to play through, but it just felt like it didn't really... I don't know if it did anything, like, that unique. It had some really good set pieces in it. That's what I enjoyed about that the most, I think, was the set pieces. Yeah, I don't know. I wish Zorro was better. I keep thinking about Prince of Persia and, like, what could you do to, like, enhance what Prince of Persia did? And I keep on just thinking back to... Zorro did not do... Zorro was not an improvement. Whatever Zorro did was the wrong path to take. Full Void, that's the one. Thank you, Jiggy. Yeah, Full Void. That was the one with the kid that's running away from robots. I could healthily recommend that and Lunark as decent modern cinematic platformers. Yeah. Yep. Not the best, but definitely decent. Have you played NetHack? It's basically this kind of interface taken to the extreme. I have played NetHack, yeah, I have. Long ago. I haven't played it recently. Old man shakes fist at Cloud. That's right, Grognak. Limbo was fun. I liked Limbo. It had some good elements in it. I can't complain too much about Limbo. It's pretty good. Yeah. I liked Zorro for Spectrum when I was a kid. You beat it. Oh, Zorro for Spectrum, something I haven't checked out. Maybe I should check that out sometime. A game that's been on my list from Spectrum to check out for a very long time is Trapdoor. Trapdoor for the Spectrum. Apparently it's a fun game. And I kind of want to try it out someday. We'll get there. Little Nightmares was not one that I was thinking of. No, actually, Crumb. I'll have to check it out, though, someday. Zorro and rotating platforms. Just a horrible mess, that game. Horrible mess. I mean, I played through the whole damn thing, and the best part about it was definitely the cinematics. The level design was poor for the most part. There was a few really good ideas sprinkled through it, but it was just, like, clouded by so much crap that it's like, the good ideas just almost are invisible. Because it's like, oh, finally, something that's not annoying. Zorro Commodore 64 is another option. Okay. You love more games, Courtroom? I'm glad that you're here for more games. I also enjoy more games. How do you feel about Limbo of the Lost? I feel like I would like to play that, but when I tried to play it on the old PC, it was running at like 1 frame per second, and it was pretty much unplayable. So my next step is probably to run it on this machine under some kind of Windows emulation and see if it works. When's Heart of Darkness? I don't have it installed right now, but that's very tempting. I forgot where I put it. I thought it was going to be a quick thing to go and grab, but I put it. I moved it to the shelf. I went to the other shelf, and I was like, "Where is it? It's not here." I don't know. This has free 3D glasses inside, but it doesn't. My copy is missing the 3D glasses, I think. Heart of Darkness or Veil of Darkness? Now, there's some good options with darkness in them. Don't play Zorro on the Commodore 64 ever. Really? Is it that bad? It can't be worse than the DOS version. I think Mike values his sanity. He played Capstone Zorro, and it was one of the worst goddamn games ever made. It was really, really bad. It was really bad. I still think Carandia 3 is worse. Fun trivia, when I tried to play the demo of Capstone Zorro on my old PC in the 90s, it corrupted your hard drive? That's insane. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Not the cheap, thin cardboard glasses. It is actually cheap, thin cardboard glasses that it's supposed to come with, yeah. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. I should probably clean this, but this is how it arrived at my house. That is the perfect... That is the perfect response to whatever this gunk is on this CD case. Maybe I should just replace the CD case. So, someone really liked the game before me? Maybe. It looks really nice. I mean, I don't know if I've got any of this kind of CD case spare to replace this one, but it probably just needs a good clean. What else is in here? Oh, infograms, of course. Oh my gosh, it does have the glasses! I didn't think it did. I didn't think it had it. I obviously didn't look closely enough when I opened it up when it arrived. This is the first time I've shown this on stream, right? So there's your weird registration card. How does this work as 3D glasses? It says heart glasses on the bottom here. That's not going to autofocus, is it? But yeah, H-E-A-R-T glasses, heart glasses. Left and right. Okay, so it's red on the left and blue on the right. They seem small too, like, for... I guess it technically would work. It seems like... Yeah, that's a bit more, appropriately sized. So we could use this for the 3D experience. Well, I could, you can't, but I can. Oh my gosh. I always felt like this was just too trippy. Just using the glasses like this, so I'm gonna take them off for now. 3D glasses stream, let's go. I can't even talk anymore. That's how much that messed with my brain. Exclusive cardboard nose hole contained inside. That's what I'm saying. Now you can play 3D Dinosaur Adventure. Oh, perfect.
I can't see!
Whoa! Thank you. Also, oh, I somehow missed Lifeforce's 20 stream streak. Thank you, Lifeforce, for the 20 stream streak. And Legion GT, I don't know if I said thank you for 25 stream streak as well. Appreciate that. Also, Rev Brown, thank you for gigantifying an emote. I'm sorry, I missed all of these notifications. There is a perforation, yeah. Yeah, so this tears off. I just don't understand how it turns into glasses. It's clearly laminated material. I'm not gonna tear them off. Fortunately, I can probably get away with just using the one that came with Exapunks. So yeah, the slip cover's pretty cool. This CD case being gross, I don't know what that is. It's pretty messy. And then, yeah, the manual itself looks pretty neat. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. Is that discolored, or is it part of like the paper design? I can't tell. because it's very consistent. I'm going to assume it's part of the paper's design. It's full color, though. That's pretty cool. Wonder if you can play this with the Gravis gamepad. I wonder if I can play this with the Gravis gamepad.
Gamepad? Holy crap!
Oh, man. Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh, you can use a Gravis gamepad?
This was also on the
crap.
PS1? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put this back in here for now. So there's an option. That is an option for tonight. We could try and play this. I've had this sitting on the shelf for a while, and I haven't we haven't even looked through it, obviously, on stream. And I hadn't looked through it in enough detail. I thought the 3D glasses were missing, so we actually have a complete-ish. I don't know if there's supposed to be any other paraphernalia like flyers and catalogs and stuff, but no, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It just needs a good clean. That's about it. It's pretty decent, and especially considering I didn't pay a lot of money for this either. Like, this is a good deal. I'm glad to have it. One X vote for Heart of Darkness. I'll have to get it set up is the problem. I haven't got it set up right now, so we would have to fluff around setting it up. Gravis Ultrasound, indeed. Hey, the Worsty, good to see you. I have a couple of Gravis Ultrasounds. I'm gonna spoil something. I've been working on FreeCAD. I've been working with FreeCAD, and I've been working on a Gravis gamepad layout here. Let's see, can I turn that into 3D? There we go.
Oh, you can use a Gravis gamepad? Holy crap!
So I've been working on this. This is for the custom arcade stick, because the Blender model, I kept on having too much trouble working with the Blender model. So I've had to teach myself FreeCAD over the last few months. And finally I felt like I was ready to try and tackle this project. So I thought I would start by just modeling the shell of the Gravis gamepad, because that's kind of what the whole thing's based on, right? So I'll start with this. So I've been working on this over the last week or two. And yeah, you know, just like whenever I get a few minutes. I haven't sat down for like a solid hour and worked on it yet. But just to get it up and running, you know, I want to get somewhere with it so I could have something to show for it soon. Especially with regards to getting that the arcade stick done. So having gotten this far, like, I'm now feeling a lot more confident, because like when I first started trying to use FreeCAD, I got really annoyed because it's all constraints based. So like if you want a hole to exist, it has to be perfectly measured and constrained, so that, and not over constrained either. That was another problem I kept running into. So that you can like have all the things in place. So one of the advantages of that, I guess, is that I can also change the shape and size of it, because if I put things into variable sets, I can change like the width and the height and you know, distances and all kinds of stuff, and everything adjusts accordingly. So we can have different shaped Gravis gamepads by adjusting these variables, which is all very boring, I'm sure, but it's great, because that does mean, like, if I have a generic design, I can make variations on it very quickly once I finish modeling something in. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. Jiggy, you're joking, but I'm not. I think there's a certain path that I'm headed down at the moment. I'm not going to talk too much about it right now. I am making things overly complicated. Oh no, Anvil of Dawn. Wait, what? Anvil of Dawn? I would like to play Anvil of Dawn. That's another one that's on my list. I would play it this year, except I think the Ultima series is going to kill me on RPGs, so I might not. Let me guess, you have DDR5 RAM too, Imicat? Yeah, sure. I got some. I mean, it's in my computer, but yeah, I do have DDR5. What are you going to do about it? I bought it before it went up. You can get Gravis music in Dungeon Master 2, and it does play special Gus music, but only if you use a utility that comes with Ravenloft 2. Of course, of course. Put a Pi and 3 by 2 screen into that device to make it pocketable Game Boy Advance. Gravis Boy Advance. I like it. I like it, Verge. I like it. Anvil of Dawn was part of the previous message I spammed. Yeah, I gathered that once I scrolled up and caught some more of your message. Not Ravenloft. Okay, cool. Hey, it's not an FMM stream without fluffing around. Exactly. One vote for fluffing around with Heart of Darkness. Alright, I'm gonna see if I've got it in here. Is it mounting? It is mounting. Good. Heart of China. Is it a Windows only game, or is there a DOS compatible version too? I think it might require Windows. Yeah, Windows 95, 98, and NT. It's probably going to be more difficult to set up than I would hope. Developed by the creators of Out of This World / Another World. I've literally never played this either. Like, it's absolutely 100% unplayed by me. I think this game must have come out in the same sort of era as Voodoo Kid. And if you don't know what Voodoo Kid is, it's like, if they made Alone in the Dark aimed at children, I guess. Which, I guess Alone in the Dark kind of is that already. But it's that some more. I think it has a re-implemented free open source engine. Oh, interesting. HODE, Heart of Darkness something. I don't know what the E is short for. Engine, maybe? Yeah, I think this is like too much messing around to get working. If I don't already have like an archive with it in there, I don't think it's going to start working straight away. I think we should play Veil of Darkness. If I'm going to play anything, it's going to be Veil of Darkness, I think, at this point. Hode, a new verb. It does sound verbish. Hode, you come up with that one? How much of your quest log have you finished in Veil? About a third or a quarter-ish? A bit more than a quarter, I think. A little less than a third. Let's have a look. Just excuse me while I click 78 times in order to tell Wayland that it's okay to capture the DOS window that I always capture whenever I'm streaming. Veal of Darkness, Hangman's Moose. I like it. I would eat some Veal of Darkness. That sounds like a delicious meal. Oh, man. I told you about how we went out for dinner. I had a skewered... a lamb skewer. So it was like a skewered lamb and capsicum thing. It was delicious. It was delicious. I'm still living on that high. I absolutely love this. It's so good. Poor Parker, so young and already in another world. It's a kebab, yeah, it was a kebab. I don't know, They called it on the menu, it was skewered something. Or skewers, I think that was the title. I don't know why they did that, but it was a kebab, yeah. What you reading? It's a map. That's what we're reading. I do wonder if this is, like, the graphics production for this. It does look like it's entirely digitally produced art. Like, it doesn't look like they scanned something and then digitized it. They may have scanned something and then drawn over the top of it, but it's like, it looks very crisply digitally painted. And for, like, the early 90s, that's pretty impressive. Poor SSI, yeah. Father Axekeeper, g'day! Dreamforge had absolutely fantastic artists working for them. Mm-hmm. The thing about the character itself, it looks like they used 3D somehow. Sounds exactly like Call of Cthulhu. What do you mean by that? Like the game music sounds like Call of Cthulhu music. Oh, I get you. Yeah, like if we go back in time to when I played recently Call of Cthulhu Shadow of the Comet and the other one, Prisoner of Ice. Yeah, a little bit. I hear you. He has a naval projector, he does. It comes free with vampirism. Anvil of Dawn is absolutely gorgeous pixel art. Wasn't that published by the same people who published Inherit the Earth? Spying on Indy, flying to another continent again. Yeah. I see they did not learn from their typography sins in this one. Yeah, no. Yeah. New World Computing, that's right, yeah. I couldn't remember the name of it, so I just referred to the game because I couldn't remember the name of the publisher. Funnily enough, like that head that's in the background there is referenced in the story during the game. And then if you die, your head also shows up on the wall, which is pretty rad. I could have said Might and Magic, but I wasn't thinking of Might and Magic, so you're right. But I wasn't thinking of that. What if you can get Netflix on a naval projector? Perhaps. You see the head? You can go there! It's oh, Todd Howard would be proud, G. Still higher FPS than City Skylines 2? Is it that bad? I never touched it. I really, yeah, again, I can't get over how good the artwork is. It's so good. And the use of color is really, really well done as well. I really want to play some more WRF, wait, is it WRF? Yeah, WRF games. William R. Fisher. I want to play some more WRF games. There's so many of them. Prolific. I don't know, I'm thinking of that because I was looking at the artwork there and I was thinking about, the tones of blue that are used for all of the RWF early games. I don't know why my mind went there when I was looking at those images, but it did. Getting a good frame rate on this intro, I heard it had emulation problems. It seems to be working fine. I'm running DOSBox Pure at 100% CPU cycles. That's about all I can tell you. I don't know if there's much more relevant information. Music's good too. It is good as well. I agree, T. I agree. And there goes the art. It's still brilliant. Come on, man. It's still brilliant. I actually suspect that all of the character art is done with 3D models as well. they've clearly, like, painted over it. I wish there was a quicker way to get to the load button after watching the intro. They should let you watch the intro and then choose to load a game before it just continues into the dialogue. Resume here next time. That's where we're up to. WTF games like Zorro and Grandia 3. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got our glowing, blessed silver sword, and we've got our tool of crushing. We have our amulet, which I don't remember what the talisman's for, but we're wearing it. And we have our garlic necklace. We're probably missing a few things still for success. Ultimate success. You know what I don't need is this bell. I'm pretty sure that bell was only used to dispel the ghost. Probably also don't need etheric rites anymore. Not sure about this pry bar. Not sure about the pry bar. Damn it, I didn't... there we go. Get rid of that. I'm going to put the pry bar on the ground and see if it's visible. It's barely visible, but hopefully I'll remember it's there. Probably don't need the shovel right now either. Machete? Let's get rid of it. What's this again? Oh, that's the iron spike. Probably don't need the iron spike. Alright, that feels good. Let's save now. Save. Game saved. Alright. Let's delve. .74 is from 2015 or so. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite old. I just wasn't familiar with the Dash 3. Seems to be a security bump from 2019. Wow, they were really keeping up with they're really keeping up with the releases there, aren't they? Let's check our map. Oh, we're completely unmapped. Okay, so I obviously didn't go in here during this life, but I think I know where to go. Sorry guys, I just gotta stroll past you, sorry. From our earlier expedition, which obviously was ill-fated, I have a vague recollection of places to go. That zombie would wants to tear my flesh from my bones. Ah! Too many zombies. Oh no. I'm gonna get ganked by zombies. This is pretty good gameplay. It's intense music, at least. Alright, I think I'm safe here. Let's just check the map and see where we've landed. Okay, so we're headed in a little bit of the wrong direction. I think I'm supposed to take one of these doors over here to get this area roughly of the map is where we're aiming for. Somewhere up here. This should be fine though. We can go down here. I have a vague recollection of a sack full of medicine, but it's on the like literally the other side of the map from where I am right now. There was this torch here, which I don't really know what to do with it yet, but it's there. Let's leave Jimbo alone, the zombie here. Also, I believe one of the character's brothers has been zombified. And we've been asked to relieve him of his burdens of serving his master, I guess. Let's see if we can just circle around these guys. There's too many of them. But I think we want to go over here. I believe this is the chamber. that has the souls inside of it, yeah. So this is the Chamber of Souls, I guess. I mean, that's what I'm going to call it. It sounds cool that way. But this is like a little kid who like wants something. So we might have to reflect on what we know. Okay, so how many of these have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of however many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so we've done about a third, I guess. These are the 7 lost souls that have favors to ask. So we have to help them. Once appeased, he shall be allowed to pass. I guess, those two will get solved at once when we do this puzzle. He shall find and slay the hound that hunts the night, claiming a purse of silver to serve his needs. A hidden place he must pry from one quite mad. Oh, that must be Frank up in the hills. And speak to evil incarnate, the Dark Lord's bane. He shall turn aside the vampire's charms and stand strong against Claw and Fang. Whatever that is. Claw and Fang could be anything. Alright, there's a whole bunch of crap to do anyway. Lots of crap. Worse yet, that zombie wants to give you herpes? Oh no, I don't want to catch that disease. Although, you know, yeah, they do grant diseases, don't they? I just realized my skeleton legs are exposed. I'll probably need to go heal up soon. It feels like the music's slightly louder today, and I don't know why. Just turning it down a touch. There we go. If they still use subversion, they deserve to have their commits ignored. I assume I missed some stuff about DOSBox development. The only weird thing about the main DOSBox branch is the people who insist it isn't dead because they have the occasional commit to their subversion that will never see the light of day. Yeah, I don't know. It does feel a little dead. Granny... Map Granny's never been here. Yeah, I should have said that before. I forgot about Map Granny. Blessed sunlight. Time to air out without freezing to death. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, Archaeos. Looks like after Dreamforge dissolved, a lot of the pixel artists moved into Wizards of the Coast, working on their digital and mobile art teams. When did Dreamforge dissolve? Makes sense they'd move to D&D work. It does make sense that they would work on Wizards of the Coast stuff. Also, did WotC have, did they have the Magic the Gathering property at that time? Or is it not owned by them at that time? Pixel art just doesn't age, unlike horrendous late 90s 3D. Yeah, it's really sad. It's true, AVC. It's true. During the development of Myst 4, oh wow, that's much later. It was their IP originally, was it? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought Magic the Gathering didn't belong to them originally. Obviously I was misinformed, or misremembering at least. Can I talk to everyone here? I mean, I guess there's 7 of them. That would be 7 souls, I guess. So we talked to this kid last time.
I'm Peter, the youngest son of Nikolai. Can is my evil brother. You must find something I desire and bring it to me. I'm only one part of the key that will allow you to pass.
What do you desire from your mortal life?
You must find out on your own, December. I don't know why, but there are things that I can't say, even if I wanted to.
I am Nathan, son of Lord Nikolai, brother to the villainous Cairn. You must find and bring me something that I desire from my mortal life. I'm but one part of the key to passage.
He looks like, oh gosh, what's his name? The main character of Blood? Caleb?
What do you desire from your mortal life? You must discover that on your own, December. I am bound by the laws of my summons, which binds my tongue. There are things I cannot say.
Gosh darn it. I guess I just try giving them stuff, right? That's the whole thing. Let's go. We got our signet ring. What's in this? It's a pipe. It's probably nothing useful. Crystal, book of... Nah, none of these. Okay. What else have we got? Some herbs. This pin's probably important. Blessed candle? A lighter? I don't know. Probably neither of them are useful right now. Some money? Maybe somebody wants some money? A tooth? Nah, that tooth is not one of these people's. I don't think any of these keys are necessary either. Okay. Actually, we probably should unload these. The sack's getting all droopy. We'll get rid of that tooth. Oops. And put that there. That sack's getting full. This one's empty, right? Yep. Okay. Can I just, like, randomly put that tooth in, whatever this is? It's my money and a tooth. Okay. Let's rearrange this a little bit. There we go. Here, have a pin. Wait, what? Pin. Ring. Ring. No? Okay. What's this called again? Gold pin.
Yes? I see you found my signet ring. What's this? Where's the diamond? Oh, Cairn is much smarter than I thought. Forgive me, December, but my desires cannot be fulfilled until I have both the signet ring and the diamond.
Diamond? Wait, that's not how you spell diamond. Diamond. Wait. I spelled it wrong and it still answered me? Diamo? Okay. It might not check the whole word. There might be a way to shorthand conversations. I am Michael, son... I'm gonna stop that. I'm Michael, son of Lord Nikolai, brother to the evil Cairn. You must find and bring me something that I desire from my mortal life. I'm but part of the key to the passage. Okay, what does he desire? He doesn't tell us. Why does he even let us have this conversation, honestly?
My sword! Nah! It's good to have steel in my hand once again. I pray that you can find what my brothers desire, because Cairn's evil reign must be brought to an end.
Okay, so I guess we just lost the rapier. Luckily for us, we don't need it, I don't think.
I am Christian, son of Lord Nikolai, brother to wretched Cairn. You must find and bring me something that I desire from my mortal life. I'm but one part of the key to passage.
What do you desire? Ah, you must find that out for yourself, you idiot.
I am Theodore, son of Lord Nikolai, brother to the treacherous Cairn. You must find and bring me something that I desire from my mortal life. I am but a single part of the key to passage.
Alright, so I only got... This hairpin obviously was incorrect. I was incorrect about that. Let's see, what else can we do here? Maybe I should light that.
Light it up!
I wonder if it's a one-time use thing, though. I want to save my game here. You have lit the torch. Nice. I am holding the torch. That's pretty good. Hey, being you, good to see you. And Spider-Man. Thank you. Yeah, let's call it truly amateur voice acting. Actually, I think I remember over here is the sack that we wanted to pick up, which has a bunch of healing items in it. Yeah, there you go. Several healing items available. Very helpful. So many chat that I missed, I apologize. I'll chuck that in the sack along with the other bits, I guess. Man, December, all the wind got taken out of my sails over that, and I spent the second half of December just playing Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, December was a big event. You need to have the item that you want in your main inventory. I assume so. That's why I moved everything I thought I had into my main inventory. Actually, I'm getting a little lost. Okay, yeah, we're still in this area. Cool. You missed chat? I missed so much chat. Good to see you, Duke. I feel tempted to scroll the chat up, but if I scroll it up, I'll be reading chat for like the next 15 minutes, potentially. So, I'm not gonna do it. I did actually do it, but then I didn't read it. It's nice I took the summoning and made it into a game with more structure. This game is more structure than the summoning. I don't know about that. Is it really? Isn't that good? Man, the summoning is such a game. Okay. Yeah, I fully suspect that these characters' walk cycles... I mean, this looks very pixel art. But there's so many items that they hold and stuff like that. I do wonder, at the very least, if they had like a 3D mannequin that they're painting over. Because they have a hell of a lot going on. Let me just check this map, because like, where does this connect to? Okay. Back into the main dungeon area, and we can go over here to this door that we haven't explored. This side over here, I think I did briefly explore that last time. We didn't quite get the whole thing. We did explore that a fair bit. Also, there seems to be this, like, section right here that I didn't get to. It would be easy enough for me to get to if I just go... I'll go there, since we're not going to come back too quickly. Wow, just like 3 immediate zombies. Is it this door? Not precisely. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, it's just a little room. I guess that corridor we want to check out next then. Just so it's filled in. The designer's notes in the summoning manual? Wait. Is summoning in some way related to this, Duke? I didn't know that. If so. He seems to really like magic systems where your MP restores way too slowly. I can't stand stuff like that. This is the same engine? Oh, same devs. Okay. I probably should have known that off the top of my head, but I did not. So now I know I'll probably forget again next week when somebody mentions the summoning. That's the way it works around here anyway, half the time. Sometimes I'm like, I have all the facts in my brain, but frequently that is not the case. I'm aiming to actually go over to this little corner here that I didn't visit yet, so we'll get there, and then, I think it was just down here. Is this it? Yep, I've done it. Okay, we've been through it. And then the next zone, we've got to go back out there, back through there, back out there, up there. Okay, cool. 4 games on this engine? Sounds versatile. Oh, I've gotten lost a little bit. Or versions of it, yeah. I'm just gonna avoid those skeletons over here for a little bit. They seem really stuck there. The swords that they're carrying look kind of like the same color as their bones. So I wonder if they're actually carrying, like, other unfortunate souls' bones. Okay. There's so many nothing rooms in this game. It's very weird.
Hi, guy.
Hey there, Pine. Good to see you, mate. How's it going? Diablo was just turn-based roguelike. It was, originally, yeah. The turns, they programmed the turns to happen 17 times a second. Yeah, something like this, yeah. Darkspire's engine was graphically different, but the core gameplay was an early evolution of this. Okay. How's it going today, Pi? I hope you're doing well, mate. Are you saying that this isn't turn-based roguelike where the turns happen 17 times a second, the plot thickens? I mean, yeah. I guess we are. I mean, I'm not saying anything, really. Let me check the map again. Just want to see. Yeah, I guess we want to go over here in this region of the map. I wonder what this number 2 here is for. We have to find many, many more cultural artifacts that are relevant to the family in that little zone up there. Penis and testicles I draw on the map in the lower right? This part right here? Is that what you're talking about? I hadn't seen it that way. I had not seen it that way. Whoa.
Commodore anniversary.
Mini Roach, your legend. Thank you very much for the 64 months of mega support. I do appreciate it. And I hope you're having a good day today. It's great to see you, as always. Did you find a... Hang on, wait a second. I gotta somehow pause the game. I want to read the chat. Did you find a cure to the disease or get forced to load an earlier save? I was forced to load an earlier save, yeah. I've either consumed all of the food that cures diseases, or I just haven't come across it yet, maybe. It's possible. Blizzard owes their Diablo success to the summoning after deleting the deranged inventory system. I mean, this is not... I wouldn't call this a Diablo-like, per se. But yeah. That's right, Duke. Oh, being you over there on the YouTube. Hi, good to see you. Claw and Fang obviously refers to packs of wild dogs attacking the local McDonald's. Okay. I guess I can see that. Diablo-like game is Druid Demons of the Mind. That's another one that's kind of on my list to check out. I mainly want to check that out because I kind of hate the cover art for it in a way that is very unreasonable. I don't know why I hate it. It looks good. It's totally fine. But for some reason, whenever I see the cover art for that game, I just like, I kind of hate that. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's just I have a gut instinct that says I don't like it. It's a hatefully designed game. Right up my alley, apparently. I've been playing a lot of them. I'm fully justified in hating it. Oh, well, that's good. Walking around, clicking on enemies, placing items in little slots, weapon durability, absolute Diablo right there. Yeah, we have... Yeah, I suppose... Maybe you're right. I regret that I'm doing this right now with the fact that I've lit the torch, and I don't know if the torch will go out. The candle doesn't go out. So, you know, but the candle's been blessed. So I don't know. Okay, another zombies. That was a lot of rooms we just barreled through. Like, do. Okay. More zombie. My instinct is to fight all of the enemies, but that is very much not what this game wants me to do. So many of these little rooms, and you move through them so quickly without... There's no sound effect, there's no animation, so it does feel a little bit weird as you, like, jolt through the zone, I guess. There's nothing I haven't searched in this area, so I gotta backtrack to here, I guess. Might as well. Hey, X-Mentor. Is that the one with, like, a fisheye lens effect? Oh, the cover art. Yeah, it is. It is that one. You know what this game needs? Pressure plates. Does it? I don't know if it does. It needs to pause when you're interacting with your inventory. Although I guess Diablo didn't, and they did fine, so maybe I'm wrong. I need to play the summoning? Okay. That must be a reference that I was too non-summoning playing to get. I guess I've explored the extents of the dungeon. Almost completely. There's this little zone right here that we haven't covered. So I guess I just head this way. They all just interconnect in the center there. I believe we've covered the map. Alright, we've done it. Success. Fully mapped. Now I can go visit the nomadic peoples and gain healing for my feet. It's not just the summoning, every other game they did had pressure plates. Wow. Treasure is always in the last place you check, unless it isn't. Like in this case. This is another game obviously developed by people with ears. Or without ears. You don't like the music and the sound effects in the game? Actually, there's only music. I don't think there are any sound effects. Oh boy! It's Dammit Baines! How's it going, Dammit Baines? Oh, right, wounds. That's what I was here for. I got a little bit lost in thought there, and, yeah. Stop talking to me, please. I just wanted you for the healing. Now I'm leaving. I gotta find some wood for this man. He really wants me to give him some fresh wood so that he can, shape it into something impressive? Maybe I should go to the swamp? The lake? The swamp? I don't know. Frank is the insane man. Actually, yeah, let's refer to our quest log here. 7 lost souls, favors to ask. Once apiece, blah blah blah. He shall find blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Okay, imprison light set free.
Have you thought of blabbling the blah blah blah?
I wonder if the imprison light set free is the Will-O-Wisps. A true name must be spoken for evil's power to wane. He cannot falter not even once, for it means his death. And if he denies the Dark Lord his place of rest, the veil of darkness shall be lifted, and the evil reign of terror shall at last come to end. Lots of pleas, blah blah blah, power to wane. Most evil looking big box? Okay, I think I've got one in mind. I don't know where it is right now. I'll have to go look for it. Dungeon music loop is rather grating. It is rather grating, yeah. I guess I've kind of developed a tolerance to grating music at this point. Diablo didn't pause in inventory, but the inventory also could be fully accessed while still seeing the game world. It's true. This does not have that feature. Overlaid the map. That's also true. Yeah. Wants to make your wood impressive? I guess that's technically true. Yes, Ace Roy. Yes. This is like the biggest quest list in Stone Prophet, except Stone Prophet quest was just go to each individual dungeon and wasn't deep. This game has a lot going on in that, yeah. This has been Fact Check with Mike. Thanks, ABC. Sometimes I worry the game is frozen when it's loading a zone. See, I can't click on any of these trees. Pretty sure there's nothing left here. I'm a little bit at a loss to what to do next. I feel like the lake shore is not the right place to go. Where am I going to find the things that I need to find for these peoples? Maybe Cairns Fortress will house some of them? It is my plane in the water, yes, Ace Roy. Unfortunately. I didn't put it there. Cairns minions did. Did I already interact with this? I think I did. I'm not exactly sure what it did. I think it raised the portcullis. Portcullis? This thing. Anybody want some blood? Got plenty of blood. I can't believe there's all these treasures just lying around everywhere. Like, look at that freaking axe. Why can't I take the freaking axe? Arr. The art in this game is pretty damn good, though. Nothing to take. That star thingy looks like the star thingy where the spirits reside. Hey, Gaming Catarella. Yeah, we're doing more games today. Have you ever heard of games? There's more of them. More than you can shake a stick at. Hello, you're a vampiress. She nibbled my ankles. What do I do about her? I assume a blessed silver sword should do some damage, right? Blessed silver sword did nothing? Unbelievable. What the frickin' Shoggoth is this? No effect? What weapon do I need to use on it then? A magic book? Alright, I'm trying to think what weapons will work. Will holy water work on a lady? A vile vampiric lady? Bing bong ding, bing bong ding. Knife probably is not a valid weapon. Rope gun, maybe. Dismissals of Evil Volume 3. You are not under any nefarious influences. Okay, great. Oh, that sounds like a useful book to have. Whoops, I'm clicking the wrong zone of the screen. It's true, Ace Roy. I did pause at the wrong time, didn't I? Does Draculite have a reason to hate us, or is it just justifying... Or is it just for the love of the game? Oh, I think it's just inherent evil of character. That's why Draculite is after us. Yeah. Also, hello, Faden. Good to see you. How are you today? Those are some pretty nice pants. You're right there. The little yeah, the little capri. Okay. I could use a healing potion, I guess. But I feel like I might need to save that for later. The inventory shuffling, though, kind of makes health potions kind of crap as well. Because when you need them, you really need them, and you can't drink them fast enough. It's not an option here? What do I do with the holy water? The holy sign might work, the holy symbol, but it's got a maximum usage. And there's nowhere else to explore up here. This is it. Like, I have to retreat the exact same way I came. This almost looks like an object. It's not, but it almost looks like an object. Alright, I guess we just gotta avoid the Shoggoth and the evil vampiric lady. Or, you know, run into her and take some damage. Now my shorts are shorter. I suppose I can come back. We'll just zip over here and then come back. Music speeding up it makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, it is pretty intense. There we go. Man of many fashions. Yes, indeed. And back to the castle. I mean, fortress. After we beat the fortress, do we have to go and beat the five-tress as well? I disappoint me too. I'm sure I learned about these guys and how to defeat them, but I can't remember what I learned. Nothing going on in here. Oh my, they did 2 damage. Oh, it's a ghost. Does my silver sword do naught? I think it's saying that I'm hitting it. It's gonna spam click until this guy dies, hopefully. My hair went white, yeah, it did. I think I have something that can de-age me though, which is great. Is this working? It's hard to know. The thing that irks you about these games is that the pixel art is good and the programming is competent. If the design had been competent, they could have been incredible games. Yeah, look, this has been fun, of course, don't get me wrong there, but you're right, a little bit of competence would be nice to see. Now, where was that book? Book of Temporal Incantations. And bam, I'm no longer old. What did I have in the other hand? I kind of forgotten what I had in the other hand now. This'll do. I feel I've already explored this part of the castle anyway, so it's quite likely Cairn is somewhere around here, right? Maybe I should save my game. Can I find the answers? Can't do question marks. Question marks don't work in this game. This one is by far the best, but still suffers from like 255 empty tiny rooms for no reason. Yeah, I'm feeling the empty rooms problem pretty significantly. Case in point. Like, what's the point of having a ghost in a room that's guarding nothing? It just seems like wasteful. This room looks cool. Seems I've already explored here too. So I'm not finding any new artifacts to pick up and give to Cairn's family. Haunted or not, with today's castle prices, I'd still put an offer on it. Yeah. Hi there, Kinkos. How you going? I'm good. I'm good. I hope you're well. Oh, it's you again. I've already been here today. Out of my way. Oh, interestingly, I have access to the warp map, like, pretty much the whole time while I'm in there. That's... Seems like an oversight, actually. I was gonna say that's generous of them, but I think it feels a little bit like an oversight. What about, that wood stack by the fireplace for that one guy? I'd have to go back in and check. Maybe you're right. I'll go back in and check. Hey there, Crazy Nut. Waiting on fresh, warm coffee. Oh, you reminded me. I've got tea that I made before the stream. It's now lukewarm or cold. Yeah, it's cold. Damn. I had nice warm tea and it's no longer warm. I was looking forward to it. And I forgot to drink it. The fireplace was in the middle room, right? Must be in a different fireplace. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it's not clickable. I also have, like, something that magnifies the size of items that you can interact with to make them more visible. Which is fantastic, actually. Makes the game a lot more playable. So, like, the lighter, for example, is quite large. Ugh. Excuse the yawn. It's the end of a busy weekend. I reckon the wood is going to be in the lake shore. What I've got to see happen is the cross has to light up when we see Cairn's tomb. Let's check the other village out. Let's, like, just do a little bit more depth of exploration here. I think there might have been some dungeons I didn't fully explore at some point as well. There's no additional stuff down here in the murderer's basement.
I can't see!
Hey, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows on the channel. Feel free to lurk or jump in the chat and say hi if you want to. Either way. I do appreciate the support. Thanks for being here. So many fond memories of the 90s ad-lib warp soundtracks to games like SolarWinds. Oh man, SolarWinds is just a brilliant classic. That and Zargon, two heavy ad-lib soundtracks that just sound amazing. Onyx, g'day, good to see you. How's it going today? Welcome. Welcome to the Battledrome Combat Network. Should make that a follow sound. Don't know why I haven't done that yet. It was something that I thought I should do ages ago, and I never really did. Please log in. Welcome to the Battledrome Combat Network. It's good to see you again, Dosember. Elizabeth told me all about you. She said you're an outsider. Someday I'll have to get you to tell me about the land that you came from. Perhaps after the thing that was once my beloved Andres is killed. Ah, that's the... This is the person who told me about that. Do I just have to kill every zombie? Or is there like one specific zombie I have to kill? Christina, tell me about Andrei Kristovorik. Andrei, my beloved Andrei. I loved him more than life itself, but I see now that I must go on, even without him. Yet, there's one last act of love I can offer him. I don't know who you are, but I must ask you to do something for me. It's dangerous, but if you won't do it, then I'll try myself, and I doubt that I can succeed. Christiana, I'll do what I can, but I can't promise anything. What do you want me to do? Andre still lives as one of the walking dead, a zombie. I would ask you to kill him, free his soul, so that Andre may finally rest. A zombie? Are you sure? I don't doubt you, Christiana, but Kirill never mentioned a son, let alone one that's a zombie. I'm sure Andre and I loved each other dearly. I was betrothed to him as a wedding gift. Kirill. I gotta write this name down so I don't forget. I'm gonna write it down now. I gotta move my Ultima manuals out of the way. A little precariously balanced there. Andre, right? Let me just get to writing that down before I forget to do it. It's January. Yeah, I started this in December. Got distracted. You know how it is. Battery level is low. Please charge your Kindle. Oh wow, it's the first time I've seen that message, I think. Should be okay to take this charger that's powering that light, because it's got its own battery in it. It might run out soon, but it will live without that light. It's just an atmospheric light anyway. Okay. Now we're charging. Alright. Notebooks. Did I have a notebook for this game? Maybe it was the same notebook. No, I don't think we did have one for this. Etheric Rights? Oh, we did! Here it is! Oh, we've written his name down already. I'm gonna ask Kirill about it then. This is actually kind of annoying. Because I want to close it when I'm not using it. There we go, that works. Alright, out of the way. Book. Thing. Kindle. Alright. Where were we? I'm sure Andre blah 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 blah. Wait, hang on a second. I gotta read the whole thing. I'm sure Andre and I loved each other dearly. I was betrothed to him, and as a wedding gift, Kirill was going to give us the most fantastic diamond I've ever seen. Oh, okay. So that's the diamond that we need to get for the signet ring. That's great news. I guess we've got to fight Kirill for it? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I might just write that note down too, so I don't forget again, because I had forgotten that. How do you spell his name? K-I-R-I-double-L has diamond. There we go. An excellent note. A most fantastic note. Okay, well we gotta. I wish I had more time to play games today, because I really am in the mood to play a bunch of different games. But I'm not gonna have time to switch it up and play a bunch of different games. Maybe we'll squeeze in a little bit of Prince of Persia or something like that. Shortly before our marriage, tragedy struck. Andre grew ill and died within days. Kirill was heartbroken. He had lost his son, and I had lost my love. Andre was buried, but Kirill could not live with such grief, so he and Ivan dug up Andre's body, and in an act of stupidity, went to the Dark Lord's stronghold to strike a bargain.
Dug? Are you sure it was Kirill and Ivan who dug up Andre's grave?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You see, after my beloved's death, I would chance the night to visit his grave and shed tears of love. That's how I came to see all of this.
Bargain? Do you have any idea what made Kirill think he could bargain with such evil?
Despair! Kirill would tell Andre that I and the diamond was the greatest... Wait.
Kirill would tell Andre and I that the diamond
was the greatest gift he could offer, that it was once set in a lord's ring, and that there was no other like it. That lord was Nikolai, Cairn's father.
Diamond? And Kirill hoped to trade the diamond for his son's life. He thought Cairn would want the diamond because it once belonged to his father.
Yes, I believe that was what Kirill wished to do. But the Dark One has no desire for riches. Kirill and his servant could barely control the zombie as they made their way back home.
That was confusing to read.
Not knowing what to do, and unable to kill his son, even if Andre was no longer human, Kirill locked the zombie into a room upstairs.
Kirill? I thought Kirill told me everything. I can't believe he didn't mention anything about his son. This son of his, Andre. And that damn Deidre, she never mentioned a brother.
You must confront Kirill and ask him about Andre. As for Deidre, I don't think she knows any of this. She's such a kind-hearted person, and something like this could devastate her. You may want to ask her about Andre, but don't let her know the truth.
Kill? Hey, he may not be able to kill this thing, but does it have to feed to live?
Yes, I imagine it does. I hate to think of how many men and women died to feed Kirill's monster. That thing is no longer Andre, and it must be killed.
Room? You mean to tell me that that thing is still in the house? Wait a minute! That wouldn't explain the scratching noises.
What scratching noises? Yeah, I watched from outside the bedroom window. Kirill saw me, but he never sought me out. I'd imagine that Andre still lives up in that room.
Bye. A direction to pursue. Perfect. Let's go. Heart of Mithril, good more evening to you too. Hope you're having a good one today. Let's get Kirill to admit to having a son. Maybe we should talk to Deidre first. Deidre. I don't know how to say her name. Deirdre. She ain't in there. She used to be, but she ain't now. Maybe she's in this room? Maybe she's in this room? Hello? Maybe she's in another room. Maybe she's down here. Bum bum ba-dum bum boom ba bo bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum bum. Andre was my son. He died of an illness years ago. You're not telling me the whole truth, the whole story, Krill. Your son is dead. But he was brought back as a zombie. I have no idea what you're talking about. You have no right to question my integrity, least of all when it concerns integrity. I'm not sure you have it. Christiana, does the name ring a bell? I talked to her, and I know the story. But that means she's snapped out of her trance. Oh my, the things that poor girl had to face. Please, Dosember, you must believe that I tried to do a good. It didn't turn out that way, but that wasn't my fault. Whatever you do, please, don't tell Deirdre about this. Well, you can do good now. Give me the key to the room. I need the diamond. And that thing, it's no longer your son and must be destroyed. Here, take the key. You're right. You know, that thing is not my son. I realize that now, but I can't be the one to kill it. And kill it you will, if you want the diamond, because it's in its coat pocket. Dosember, there is something else I must tell you. It's Deirdre. I wasn't sure that I wanted you to know, but... What about Deirdre? Krill, what's happened to her? So help me if something has... There was nothing I could do! Damn it, Dosember! She's my daughter. It was Cairn. He came here and took her away. If I would have resisted, he would have killed us all, including Deirdre. I can't fight such a creature. I merely hoped to buy time. Took? Where, Krill? Where did Cairn take Deirdre? I'm not sure. I would imagine he took her to his stronghold. You must be careful, Dosember. You are the only hope my daughter has. You can defeat Cairn. I think he knows this.
He took her to your mama. Stop yelling at me.
You know I found the hammer already?
I didn't know where finding came from. I forgot it's from the very first quest from the game. It's still somehow in our menu. I don't know how to spell that name. I can't ask. It ain't happening. Do we get the entire dialogue again? Okay, good. We don't. So we got the key to the room. Perfect. We can add it to our key sack. I guess we'll have to move one of these potions into another sack. Now, I think the zombie is only susceptible to swordings. Swordings of power. We should be fine. Here we go. Someone needs to make a mod for this that just fixes the lowercase I glyph. It really does need to be fixed. It's very confusing to read. What is this game? This game is called Veil of Darkness. Looks like that, vaguely. Either that or we all start typing like this until we get used to it. Yeah. It's a very bad eye glyph, for sure. Using Andre's key to open the door. I'm diseased. And I have no cure for disease. I now have diamond. I don't seem to be able to combine them. How unfortunate. I need to consume the antidote, but I don't know what the antidote actually is. This can't be the only item in the entire room, can it? I mean, I guess it is. Sad. I'm probably gonna have to reload. I can't really, if I don't know how to heal. If I don't know how to heal the disease, I can't have the disease.
Streak of Darkness. Welcome, Valeria. Valira. Welcome.
And thank you for the streak, too. I got instantly diseased. And thank you for the 3-stream streak as well. When diseased, just eat random plants found on the road, just like Elder Scrolls Oblivion. So sometimes they cause disease instead. The thing is, like, it will not let you eat a plant unless it is the plant that you're supposed to be eating right now. And some plants are inedible. But this one is cure weakness, and this one is cure poison. This one, I don't know, doesn't seem to help. I think that's all of the plant types that I've got access to right now. Other than garlic, which is a necklace, so obviously can't be eaten. Wait, where'd the cross go? Yeah. What the heck? Alright. Inventory messing around is done. I protected myself, so hopefully I don't catch disease. No! That was... I can't click it multiple times. It will eventually break. I'm gonna click on it again, and then never again until I need it. It should prevent me from capturing the disease to start with. I almost did the same mistake of clicking on the cross. There you go. We need the cross to be able to find Karen's whatever. His tomb. His coffin. Alright, that's one quest particle retrieved.
It is done.
He will not talk about it anymore. Oh man, I gotta traverse the whole cemetery again? Great. Spicy pork and beans with rice? Sounds like a nice lunch. Enjoy that. I've lost the protection already? Doesn't last long, eh? Doom, 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 doom. We gotta go all the way up here.
Yeah! Take that, Andy! Screw you!
I like how the music faded out just when that sound command played.
Good. I see that you've found both my signet ring and the diamond.
But you still cannot pass, Dosemba, because you must also bring my sons what they desire! Sons? Good. Nikolai. Anything I say? Fruit Loops. Not anything I say. Okay. Diamond. What about if I ask about gold pin? Pin. What about if I ask about sword? It's not. Yeah, he ain't giving us more intels. What about the other fella that we gave the sword to? Was it this guy? No. Was it this guy? That's it? We don't get conversing? Cairn. You ain't talking about Cairn either.
Shave.
Step 1 of 7. It's actually step...
Hold on! Dave!
It wasn't the right hole for
Two?
that cog.
I think we've done. If this guy changes into a bat and we got to chase him around the room, then I've had it. Yeah, I would not be happy if I had to do such a thing again. I think I have to read the book.
I stuck my finger in the hole. Nothing happened.
The book will probably tell us all of the desirable artifacts that we need to acquire. I so dearly wish I could fast travel from here. Why do you get stuck on, like, nothing edges? This music kind of is a bit grating. It's getting to me now. It took a while, but now it's really getting to me. It's funny because like a lot of the music in the game is not that grating, but still equally as repetitive. It also seems that, like, when I visit certain peoples, I anticipate that they'll have new things to say. But they do not. Seems strange. At least it isn't boing, boing, boing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Where else can we go? Can you show your scroll? Wanna know how far you are? Right. Right. I'll do that for you. Told you, it sounds like me trying to play the boys Fisher Price piano. I would love to see a recording of that. It sounds hilarious. So we're up to this one. 7 lost souls have favors to ask. Once appeased, he shall be allowed to pass. I'm up to here, and I've gotten 2 out of the 7 things, I think, solved. Available for weddings and parties. The disease thing still bothers me. Does the manual not say anything about the herbs? It probably does. Yeah, it probably does. I just haven't read it. So intuitive that no one needs to know anything. I'm pretty sure that's what they say in the manual. Somewhere along the lines, it says something like, we designed the game so that it's basically completely intuitive. And if the player wants to do something, they should be able to do it without having to look up anything in a complicated manual. But they were wrong. They were very wrong. C-O-M-F-R-E-Y. Comfrey. 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 I don't know what Comfrey is. If you have something you think I might want to buy, tell me what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Comfrey. Would you like to buy some Comfrey? I'll give you a silver piece for each Comfrey plant you want to sell me. But I want you to know, I won't sell back what I buy. Do you want to sell me
Blobbling the blah blah blah.
a Comfrey plant? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Not so intuitive that no one needs to know anything. Sorry, I misread that. And I already tried. Hi, Deluxe Bane Tim. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. And Grognak. Greetings as well. So do I want to sell Comfrey to this person? They didn't tell me it cures disease or anything like that. Parsley's evil, apparently. Don't really know why. What's so evil about parsley? Where I come from, I don't care what they do where you come from. It's evil, I tell you. They say its roots grow all the way down to hell itself, and that only murderers grow parsley. What else can we say? Parsley is an anagram for Satancy? Yeah, sure it is. With all those T's and A's in it. What do we want to buy here? What do we want to sell here? I mean, what's the next plant that we should try and sell? Cowberry. What about, I forget all the plants that we've come across, to be honest with you. Yeah. I can only remember Cowberry because it's funny. Running out of steam. I guess I'll go talk to these people. Here I thought it was pineapple. Ah, ananas. Yes. What's that? A torch? Oh, I already had a torch, and also... a violin. Where's Matthias? Blah, blah, blah. Give him a break. Blah, blah, blah. Renting from Seth. Jeez, Matthias, blah, 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 things and whatever. You mean the one about the time he went to Crazy Frank? Oh, yeah, Crazy Frank. Fighting and teeth and stuff. Is it time for a drink yet? Thanks, Sophia, but not now. Bye. What about this guy?
What the hell do you want? Get out of here! I won't speak to you until you give me back my cup.
Well, your cup's gone. You'll have to just get over it. Let's go look at the corpse room. Oh, wow, it's so corpsey in here. Big bed. Where's Wally? He's dead. This guy got angry about his tooth. Like, can I give his tooth back? Boop. 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 Where did it go? Wait, where did this guy's tooth go? Oh, it's in my inventory. You again. Out! Get out of here now! I have nothing to do with the likes of you! You won't even talk to me? What am I to do with his tooth, then? Anagram of Fractal Mind Mike. I'm kind. Fractal me. I'm kind. Fractal me is a pretty good one. Hey, look, another man. Oh, wait, is this the tooth guy? I think this is the tooth guy. Oh, the other guy was the tree guy. He was the guy I burned alive, but he was a tree and needed to be burned alive so I could resurrect him without being a tree anymore. I see you're still alive. You've been paying attention to my advice, haven't you? How about that tooth I sold you? Haven't lost it yet, have you? What advice would that be? For starters, you should arm yourself with something because there's too many wolves around here these days. I always carry around a nice sharp knife myself. As far as some of the more horrible supernatural creatures are concerned, I don't know what's effective against them. That's why I stay close to the village and indoors most of the time. Whatever you do, leave Crazy Frank to himself. I've learned that the hard way and lost a tooth for it. As far as I wanted revenge, at first I wanted revenge, but I've gotten over it now. Revenge? How were you going to get revenge against the crazy man? After a fight, I went back and picked up some of the teeth I knocked out of Frank's mouth. Then I went to see the gypsy woman Maria. I figured that since the tooth was Frank's, I could get her to make me a voodoo doll. I wanted to kill Frank, you know, but I couldn't do that now. Hey there, Skinny One. Good to see you. How you going? An anagram of skinny is skinny. See, I swapped the ends. Well done. Very good. Lost? How did you lose the tooth? After Frank jumped me, I
we got into a fight. I was kicking his butt until he got in a good right hand that knocked out a tooth of mine. But I got him back with a left that hit him square in the mouth, and I knocked out more than one of his teeth. Of course, that was when he really got mad, and I took quite a beating after that.
Crazy? Who's Crazy Frank?
He lives by himself in a hut farther north. For as long as I can remember, he's lived by himself. He hates to have other people around him. I had to go see Frank once. That's when he jumped me. I thought I could take him, but he's a very strong fella. I might have been better off trying to scare Frank into telling me what I wanted to know, but then again, I don't think Frank's an easy guy to scare.
Okay. Bye. Doing fine, just enjoying my morning coffee at 12:49 o'clock. Nice. A good late morning start. Hey there, G Pudding. Good to see you. I am good. I hope you are too, mate. What's going on with the darkness? Well, we're lifting the veil, slowly.
Morning, sir.
Slowly lifting the veil. Good morning indeed. So, I don't know, maybe I should go back to Frank again. Or maybe I should take this musical instrument to the woodworker. I was looking away and I thought you just called me G Pudding. Oh, you call... Oh, because of the G in G-Funk? And the G in G Pudding? I can see it. Oh, man. I hope you're doing good today, though, G-Funk. Likewise. Likewisely. The Pudding of Darkness. Mm-hmm. It's late on a Sunday. It is late on a Sunday. Carving. Woodworker. Special. Prove. Violin. Wood. Special. Alright, this was useless. I'm gonna drop it. Do you want me to perform a foretelling, or do you have other needs in mind? Maria, I need you to make me a voodoo doll. I talked to this guy named Matthias. Yes, Matthias. I remember him well. He wanted me to craft a doll so that he could revenge himself upon Crazy Frank. There's enough evil in this valley already. I will not add to that evil by creating you a tool with which you may take another's life. I don't want to kill Crazy Frank, Maria. I want to scare him into telling me something. You must believe me. I must have your word. If I make you the voodoo doll, you must promise that no harm comes to Crazy Frank. If something happens to him, I'll know and I'll make you pay with your own life. I promise you have my word. There are some things you must bring me. I need wax and a personal item of Frank's. Also, you will need a pin or something. Frank isn't as stupid as he looks. If you have the wax and a personal item of Frank's, I can make the doll for you now. Well, the wax I have is Blessed Candle. I wonder if that'll work. Make me this voodoo doll, please. Frank's tooth, I suppose you got this off Matthias. It's the same tooth he wanted me to use to make his voodoo doll him. Now, before I make this, remember your promise. No harm will come to Frank. So help me. If something happens, you'll share the same fate as Frank. I'm finished. Here's your voodoo doll. Like I told you before, you need some kind of pin.
No! No!
It's true.
No!
The word no was in the
No.
text, and I read it with emphasis because it was
No.
emphasized in the text. This is tricky because you have the tooth in your inventory? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Chilling out and stuff? That's good. I should chill out too. If so, that's so annoying that you can't carry stuff in your bags. I do wonder if it was in my bag, if it would have been different, but it's a bit late now. I guess I could load a save and go back and do it again, but I don't want to. Worth checking, perhaps. Here's Voodoo Doll, blah, blah, blah. Hold the doll in one hand, the pin in the other, and I think Frank will tell you what you want to hear. Oh my gosh. A mega resub.
What?
Woot! Thank you very much, Fern. I appreciate it, mate. 30 months as well. That's awesome. A 5-month streak, you legend. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Wow. A follow as well? Thank you very much. I have anonymous follows on the channel. Feel free to lurk if you would like, or you can jump in the chat and say hello. Either way, I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day today. Thanks for the follow. We've already done a foretelling. I don't think we need another one. So, we now have a voodoo doll, and we have a gold pin. So, if I just do this, and then stab the doll with the pin, I think I'll die instantly. But let's find out. What do you know about voodoo? What can you tell me about voodoo? Let me just double check that the restore menu shows that. Yep, okay. It does let us do dumb things. Okay, so we have the pin and the doll in our hands, ready to go. The gypsy would kill you if you did that. Dang it. It doesn't let me do it. That's so sad. Alright, let's go see Crazy Frank then. Bum 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 bum. The gypsy would kill you if you did that, so it still doesn't let me. I almost forgot to grab the most evil looking big box and take a look at it. I've decided that the most evil looking big box is probably Sigil or Sigil 2. They're both pretty evil looking, you know, in terms of like popular forms of evil. Princess Bride case was pretty terrifying. Well, that's a different kind of evil. That's evil visited upon all mankind. Which, arguably, is far more evil than this box art. But there you go, that's an evil looking box art for you. What do you think, Dammit Baines, if you're still around? Hopefully you are around at the moment, you get to see it. It's also embossed. I really like that it's embossed. This is the first sigil.
Oh boy, we're having fun now!
You're going straight to hell. The original icon of sin, John Romero, returns to his roots in Sigil. A free megawatt for the original 1993 Doom. And this time, you're going straight to hell. After killing the spider demon at the end of E4M8 Unto the Cruel, your next stop is Earth. You must save it from Hellspawn that is causing unimaginable carnage. But Baphomet glitched the final teleporter with his hidden sigil, whose eldritch power brings you to even darker shores of hell. You fight through this Stygian pocket of evil to confront the ultimate harbingers of Satan. Then, finally return to become Earth's savior. Rip and tear!
Excuse me, that voice was hurting my throat a little bit. That is a cool box, isn't it, Skinny One? It's also signed by John Romero right there. That's a real signature, not a pretend one that's printed on. It's actually hand-drawn. Pre-shrink wrap. I think you can still buy copies of this from Romero's shop, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. There you go. Cool box art too, frankly. Very cool box art. I do like it a lot. Even has some cool illustrations along the top here. Not sure what's on the bottom. Okay, same thing. You must save it from hidden green eye symbols. You have to shoot open secret doors to progress in the level. You didn't like Sigil? I thought it was very fun. I thought it was very fun. There you go. That's the Sigil floppy disk USB stick. Fake floppy disk, real USB stick. What else is tucked in here? Some stickers, it looks like. I've not really taken this apart before, so... It seems to be stuck to the stickers. Hang on. There you go. A nice Sigil sticker. And a Romero Games sticker. There you go. Pretty fun. Fun for the whole family. The Art of Christopher Lavelle. ChristopherLavelle.com. There you go. Very nice. Now, there's the Sigil shotgun shell USB stick. There was also, I think, a bag, but I don't remember if that came with this or came with one of the other things. Maybe it was Sigil 2 that came with a bag? I don't remember. Wait, is this Sigil 2? Oh, this is Sigil 2, not Sigil 1. Okay. That explains that. Maybe I'll put it in the other way. The way it originally was. There you go. Oh, more stuff. I didn't realize there was more stuff in there. Okay, that's everything. We have a shiny Sam and Max Save the World. From Limited Run. And also this thing. Also a Limited Run. Get that hair out of there. Wouldn't exactly say Sigil's fun for the whole family, no. And there you go. Better not run too much, Mike. What do you mean? What will happen if I run? Thanks for the request either way. Make a cool design for a shirt. Didn't the card say limited run? They did. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it now. Oh boy. Was there something else I was thinking of?
Oh boy, we're having fun now!
I don't recall. Whatever. Let's get going before I run out of time tonight. I think we got like another like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes or so before I gotta knock it off. Let's talk to the man and threaten him with our voodoo doll of him.
Hey, wait 1 minute. What's that thing you've got in your hand? It looks like a little me. And what are you gonna do with that pin?
This thing, Frank, is a voodoo doll. And if you don't tell me your secret, I'm gonna stick this pin right into your little...
No! Please, no! I'll tell you my secret. It won't be our... Oh, it will be our little secret. But we've got to make a deal. You have to promise me that you'll give me the doll after I tell you about the Agrippa.
That sounds fair. Now, tell me this secret of yours. Oh, Grognak, it does make a good design for a t-shirt. I have that t-shirt. In fact, I have two, because my friend and I both got the large, big box sigil boxes that come with t-shirt, and I did not open mine, but my friend did open his. And so I have the t-shirt and have worn it on many occasions. I don't know if you mentioned that because of the t-shirt that I've worn on the stream before, but yeah, there you go. There you go.
It all started several months ago when I went into the mountains west of here to hunt. It was getting late, and I was kind of tired. I found a cave and decided to stay there. I remember these whispering noises that woke me up. That's when I noticed there was a cavern entrance in the back of the cave. I decided to explore. That's when I was attacked by the vampire women. Don't worry, none of them bit me. I kept running and running until I came to this iron gate that was rusted shut. You'll never believe this, but beyond it was a book floating in the air, and it was chained. It spoke to me. It called itself the Agrippa and promised me all kinds of things if I freed it. I was mighty scared, so I got out of there, past the vampire women and all. It almost seems like a dream, but I know it was real.
Alright, does that mean I've given him the doll now? I guess it does. Cool story, bro.
What do you want now? I told you my secret to go away. You don't have that little dolly of yours anymore, so you can't scare me. Get out! 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 Out!
Bye. Alright. Good. We now have a new location on the map, right? 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 Wait, Dark Forest? When did that appear? Is that... I thought he said it was a cave. Didn't he say cave in the west? Ah, there it is, the cave. When did Dark Forest appear? Has that been there the whole time, I wonder? Just thought it looked like it would make a good shirt pattern, yeah. You used to play board games with a bloke that looked like Crazy Frank. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, I think I could be forgiven for not spotting the dark forest for all the trees. Can you dismantle a voodoo doll, or does he have to look after it forever now, like a Tamagotchi? I suppose he can dismantle it. Carefully, I suppose. I don't know, maybe he has to take it to the gypsies to ask them to help. I guess he could also just treat it like a Tamagotchi and keep it well fed. And also hello to you too. Welcome, Crossel Deb. Big fan of the beer and pretzel games, as he called them. Yep. Beer and pretzel games. I think Hero Quest is a beer and pretzel game, right? Although when I was a kid, it wasn't.
Why would you want to play Hero Quest?
I feel like Crazy Frank probably wouldn't mind taking care of Voodoo Doll Tamagotchi. True, true. If anyone can, it's him. I'm trying to decide if I go to the Dark Forest or if I go to the cave. I'm going to check out the Dark Forest. I swear it wasn't here. Before I do that, I might just save. Go forest, or go cave. Let's go forest. See what's happening in there. Naught is happening. Oh no, it's a multi-screen thingy. Maybe I can find some wood to give to a wood carving man. Oh no, it's wolves. There was some plant life there that might have been fun to pick up, but it's nothing that could cure diseases, and I already have a bunch of it. No, no, more wolves. Wow, look at all the money. Money, 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 money. This forest is strange. Hey, a wood chopperman. I wonder what his name is. Gary.
If I were you, I wouldn't be going into the forest. If you don't succumb to the banshee, you'll most likely be devoured by the wolves.
Oh, believe me, I don't relish the thought of going into these woods, but I might have to.
Then, what you must, do what you must. But before you go, know that many who enter the forest never return. Like I said, there are many strange things in these woods.
Woods? Was wondering the same thing. Would be unpleasant. On the other hand, you could also scratch unreachable places. That's true. That's true. A little voodoo doll so you can scratch the right spot on your back without having to ask anybody to help. And g'day, welcome Nevin. I can say it. I can. Nevin Ender. There you go. Hello and greetings. By the way, my name's Doshammer. Do you live near these woods?
You must understand, I'm a woodsman, so I have to live near the forest. But I still only cut the trees on the outskirts of the forest.
Banshee? What kind of a monster is this Banshee you mentioned?
Some call the Banshee the Wailing Mistress. I think it's because these creatures like to lure men into their embrace by appearing as beautiful women.
Wait, isn't that a siren? Is that how a Banshee kills? By embracing its prey?
No! The creature is much more cruel than that. As it gets close to its prey, The banshee transforms into a horrible sight and begins to weep and moan. It is a chilling cry that ages a man in seconds, leaving no more than a small pile of dust.
Bye. I should just ask him for some wood. Carving. Branch. Log. Lumber. Oak. Pine. Ash. You? I don't know. I give up. Bye. Banshee is an American Kraken? Ask him about Loom. Ah, there's some doggies. Also, it looked like the herbs that were on that screen are regular. Hey, some health potions. And a horn. Sick. I need one of them. Out of my way. Stupid shadow. Ivory horn. I can't remember exactly why I needed an ivory horn, but I remember needing one. Ivory horn. Etheric rites. Oh, right, the witch. The witch. I can get her to carve it. She needs to carve some runes on there for me. I don't hear any horn sounds. Oh. It had to load it, I guess. I'm glad I was able to toot my own horn. Wait. I'm only able to return the signet ring and the diamond after I've returned all of the other sun's items, I guess. I guess that didn't occur to me. I should have dropped those in the dungeon. But okay. Got horn. Uh-oh. I don't remember which way I came here. Yay, I got wood. I haven't got wood yet, actually, unfortunately. The witch? And then caves. We'll go to caves again. Will you carve these magical runes into an ivory horn for me? Yes, I will. My grandfather's spirit is at last free, and I have no need of the horn myself. Give it here. Look at that. It's all runic and stuff. Cool animation.
Finished. Here, take it. All you have to do is stand upon the lake's shore and blow the horn. The ferryman will then come to take you across the water.
Bye. So then we go to caves. Or the cave, as it may be written on the map. It's Spooktown! Spooky cave! I need that cave soundbite. Let's go into the cave! Or whatever it is. Empty vial? Eh. I don't want it. It's claiming my inventory is full. Probably won't need this for a little while. All this. All this, all this. It's full. The knife can go in the bag. There we go. This game sure has the most obnoxious OPL2 music I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. Is it that bad? Is it really? Obviously this is the correct path. My first time being here, I'm going to go the correct path perfectly. These ladies just want to be around me. They think I'm great. They're trying to ban me? Oh, dang it. Whoa. Hey, look, a sack. I guess I'll look in the sack later. Ah, she bit me. Mom, they're biting me. I can't leave. I'm stuck. Yep, completely stuck. My sword has no effect. Holy crap! I killed one instantly by throwing some holy water at it. Man, she's nibbled off most of the flesh from my legs. Oh good, some more holy water. Perfect. What, dare I ask, is the opposite of simplified combat? Good question. Don't get jammed up! Why does this feel like the exact same room that I just left? Well, thank goodness. Whilst she's running away and not looking at me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop harming me. Brother, you should probably run a little faster than you are moving. Well, this room's useless. We're gonna need to eat most of these. Hardly any healing from them. Quite frustrating. Over-design? Way too many HP, apparently. I mean... there you go. 119 out of 200. Oh, there was a door back here. Okay. We're just going for a nice stroll with our lovely lady friend. Locked door. There must be an item in here somewhere, that, like a key or whatever. Is that a door? Nope. I can't pick up the corpse, I can only pick up the debris. One of them might have the key, I guess. I gained vitality. Oh, here it comes. Slowly. Vitality's been increased and you will now regenerate lost hit points. I don't really have anything else to use against the vampire, I don't think. Or did I have one more of these potions, holy waters? Ah, being attacked. I don't have a key for this. Come on, stop getting caught up on the terrain, you stupid moron. Oh gosh. I've simply got to get out of this dungeon, and then I can maybe... I don't know. Let's see. So that's the only doorway I haven't been through. I think I kind of did see pretty much every piece of the floor, and I didn't see like a giant key icon. So maybe the key to the caverns just comes from somewhere else. Also, I just want to check the directions I need to go. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. I think it depends on which version of Dracula you read, Spooky Steven. Okay. I don't know where to go first. I guess the Gypsy Camp is the best place because we can get healing there. We didn't contract any diseases while we were under the influence of those fell fiends. Wounds? Alright. So we could go to the shore of the swamp, but I don't think we've got a way to deal with the wisps yet. Oh, a hidden place he must pry from one quite mad. We've completed another puzzle piece. Another quest item. Well, that's nice, I guess. There's a whole lot of stuff we have to do still. But we're making some good progress. I think I might save it here and call it a night. So let's go ahead and do that. If I make a new save, will it go to the top? Like if I click resume here next time, will that show up at the top if I click restore now? It does. There we go. Excellent. And there we go. All right, we're back here again. That was some more Veil of Darkness. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, I've been posting, I've started a new series on there. I posted the first episode, I think it was yesterday. It is Infinifactory. If you haven't seen Infinifactory before, I do recommend you check it out. It's quite a fun game, especially if you like puzzle-solving games in the Zachtronics style, because it is a Zachtronics game, actually.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's been quite fun. So, yeah, I would love it if you would check that out. And, you know, like the video, leave a comment, anything like that. I'm just gonna go get it. I'm just gonna go get a link for it and post it in the chat for you all to click on before you leave. And you can have it open and check it out. How do I get to my videos? Where's my channel? My channel. How do I... Where's the button that just takes me to my channel? This is stupid. I feel like I've got to go through too many steps to click on the Your Channel button. Anyway. Here's the video link. I found it. I would have prepared this earlier, but I wasn't really prepared. There you go. You can go directly to that link there. And you can watch the video. Hopefully you have fun with it. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it. I will see you again soon. Thanks, G-Funk. Thank you, Grognak. Thanks for checking out the video. Foamed, good to see you. Thank you for being here as well. Refraction, you legends. Spooky Steven. Everyone. I hope you all have a good time. See you next time, Miamiville. And Killick. And everybody else. I can't say every single name. Kinnikos, thank you very much as well. I will see you soon. I'll be back with more. More something. Cheers, everyone.
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
Yeah! Take that, Andy! Screw you!